you're watching this, that means I have graduated. And finally finished writing, filming, and editing this video. I graduated from RMIT with my diploma, associates, and bachelor degrees. 3 whole years. In that time, I added one fluffy ball to my family, Boulder.
Yo, look at this nonchalant climber. Speed climbing.
Joined YFC, joined PAR. Went hiking, went to cons, bouldered some more, started choreographing and filmmaking. Made memories with my old friends. Made memories with my new friends.
Finish, you got this! Woo! Yeah, keep going, Marcus!
Made lifelong friends. But it didn't come without hardships. Every year of uni was a struggle, and every year always one-upped the last. I would always say, pressure makes diamonds. And every time, I would always come out on top. I have lived periods of my life where I wasn't sure I was going to be where I was the next day. And I got comfortable in that. Comfortable in that consistent pressure. Or as comfortable as anyone could be with the uncertainty of life. But I grew out of that eventually. I met new people, got new perspectives. In these 3 years, I relearned how to be someone that didn't have to worry about the next day. I relearned how to relax. And just when I was getting comfortable with being comfortable, when I was at the last leg of certainty, the last stretch in getting that degree, that uneasy feeling creeped in once more. Nothing in life is guaranteed. It was August. I was at uni when I got a text from one of my titas asking where I was. She told me not to panic. My dad was in the hospital. My dad fractured his shoulder at work. And next thing I know, my dad was diagnosed with bone sarcoma, a rare type of cancer. The first few weeks were taking care of my dad and his fractured shoulder. Then it would transition to cancer checks in the city. Eventually, it would be surgery to take it out, then back to recovery care at home. When my dad was first diagnosed with bone cancer, a wise man, a tito I met through YFC, told me something I would never forget. He told me, God won't give you more than you can handle. Now, being me, before writing the script, I double-checked where that came from. Mostly because I want to quote correctly, but also to see where in scripture it says that, because it sounded like a verse or interpretation of one. Lo and behold, the first search says it's a possible misinterpretation of chapter 1 Corinthians, verse 10 to 13. A verse that promises God will not let you be tempted beyond what you can bear. And who cares? In that moment, when my tita first told me that, I thought it was comforting and uplifting. In a way, I thought of it as a way to say that God prepared me for this, or He knew I could persevere even in the face of the unknown and great adversity. I didn't know that for sure. I didn't care if it was scripture or not. Maybe I didn't need to know for sure. Maybe it didn't matter if it was from scripture or not. All I knew was that I needed that, and all I knew was that I believed. Because if God believes in me, maybe I could too. Nothing in life is guaranteed. I was never guaranteed to graduate. I was never guaranteed to not have to take care of my dad. I was never guaranteed an easy life. Truly, nothing in life is guaranteed. But that is not cause for guaranteed despair. I have lived with this tenet for years, transformed it from a reason to mourn loss into a reason to rejoice on a new day. It has allowed me to love deeply and sincerely. Because if nothing in life is guaranteed, if my tomorrow isn't a certainty, then I have no reason to reserve love for a tomorrow that may not come to pass. And if tomorrow does come, then it is all the more another opportunity, another chance to express love once more. And, without me knowing it, this love I have given in abundance rebounded itself onto me. Yes, without expectation of any return on investment. I had received words, actions, gifts, donations, prayers, service. Before I knew it, loved ones from new to old, blood related and not, across the world and in my very own neighborhood, had made their way to me in my most trying times. I was never guaranteed my family. I was never guaranteed the friends I've made. I was never guaranteed the love I have been given. Nothing in life is guaranteed, yet I have everything in life that I need.